Hi guys, it's time for In My Mailbox again. I skipped out last week because I only got one book, so I'm going to roll that into this week. And this week is a huge book week for me. The Borders near me is going out of business, which is unfortunate. However, very good for me in terms of purchasing books because they were all 75% off. So I got a ton of books that I probably would not have picked up otherwise. So I'm really excited to kind of branch out and read some new books. So let's get right to it. And I'm not even going to try and do huge descriptions of each book because we'd be here forever. So I'm just going to title, author, tell you why I grabbed it, move on. So the first book I got is called When She Flew This Away by Jenny Shortridge. And I really grabbed it because of the cover. The cover is absolutely beautiful. I took a quick peek at the back. It looked really interesting. So in the bag it went. The next book is called Now You See Her by Merlene Lovelace. And it's actually part of a series, the Samantha Spade series, and it's kind of a Western mystery sort of series. So I'm waiting for the first one to come in from the library, and then I'll get to these. Speaking of Westerns, I picked up 3 by one of my favorite Western authors, William Johnstone. I got Justice of the Mountain Man, Trail of the Mountain Man, and Revenge of the Mountain Man. So I'll be very busy reading these. They're so much fun. They're so easy reads, quick, good times. So I grabbed a bunch of those. The next one I grabbed because of the cover again. Very easily swayed by pretty covers. It's called Waiting for Columbus, and it's by Thomas Trofimuk, perhaps. I hope I kind of got that right. And it's about a guy who wakes up in an insane asylum thinking that he's Christopher Columbus. And that kind of caught my eye as a history major, and also just in terms of good storytelling. It looked really interesting. Next, Nevermore by Nell Stark and Trinity Tam. Grabbed it because it had a cool cover. It's got a panther on it, and that really caught my eye. And this is also a sequel, so I'm waiting for the first book, Evermore, from the library. Gloryland by Sheldon Johnson. That's Yosemite there on the cover, and that was pretty much enough to get me excited, so that's why I grabbed that one. A Voyage, Long and Strange, still have my sticker on it. Oops. By Tony Horwitz. And this is kind of a history-based novel about rediscovering the New World. So again, history major, got sucked in by the pretty cover. And there was one more book that I got called Old Border Road by Susan Fraunenberg, which is upstairs in the bedroom. Can't go get it right now, but it also looked really good. So those are my books that I bought at Borders. I got one in on review last week, rolling it in here, and it's called, let's put it over here, A Girl Named Willow Crimble by Giuseppe Bianco. Loved this book. It is a great middle grade book, and it's free if you go to his website. So look below in the post, I'll have a link up. And it's an excellent book about a girl who's kind of coming into her own, and she discovers she has the power to heal people just through touch. And she has to figure out what she's going to do with that power and how it's going to affect her life. But excellent book. Then I have 2 from the library. Last week I went and saw comedian Ron White. Discovered he had a book. He's hysterical. It's called I Had the Right to Remain Silent, but I Did Not Have the Ability. Cannot wait to read this book because he is hysterical in person. You may have seen him on the Blue Collar Comedy Tour with Jeff Foxworthy and Larry the Cable Guy and the last guy whose name I forget. But he's part of that group, and he's hysterical, and I can't wait to read his book. Very, very last book of the group I got to get ready for April, which is Poetry Month. And I got Read Aloud Rhymes for the Very Young by Jack Prelutsky, who I've chose to feature for Children's Poet over on Eve's Fan Garden. So I had to go get the book, and it's been fun looking at it and reliving my childhood when I read these for the first time. So those are all my books this week. Hope everyone else had a great book week. Happy reading, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.